Hello, welcome to Blooming Green. I am Jen and this is...
I'm Bek.
And this is a little tour of our acre plot where we first founded Blooming Green in 2007-2008.
This acre of land used to be a bramley orchard and it was grubbed out in 2006, and we took it on. We established permanent beds where we grow a whole range of flowers, and our aim is to have flowers from March all the way through till October, a variety of colours and shapes, so that we can make a bouquet or something at any time between those months. We use a variety of annuals, biennials, bulbs, perennials, and then flowering shrubs and shrubs for foliage. We use a system of no-dig, and in the last few years have really been focusing on soil health and regenerative growing techniques. So we really try and think about biodiversity, or the diversity of crops in the soil, keeping the ground covered at all times. And we also use Mypex, which we use to cover up the beds to stop weeds growing over the winter months.
So here I am in the middle of the flower plot. We do pick your own every Saturday. We've got pick your own tomorrow. And at this time of year I tend to feel a bit like a kid in a sweet shop. We use these flowers as well for weddings pretty much every week during the spring, summer and autumn of our flower season.
We have trickle irrigation on this plot on each bed, and it's all fed from a spring-fed reservoir at the bottom of the farm and pumped up. It's been a complete lifesaver in recent years, and it's meant that we can actually produce flowers when actually we wouldn't have been able to, especially when we've had those years where we've had, say, 5 months with absolutely no rain.
So we're striding over our Mypex on the no-dig bed, which, because of its wonderful soil structure, it's fine for us to walk on, and we are en route to the dry border.
There's lots of perennials that we grow that don't actually need to be irrigated, and they do really well in the dry. So we started to think about how could we collect all these perennials into one place where we don't have any irrigation, and so by doing that we free up space in our beds. And we've also done it to inspire people and give them ideas of what plants can you plant in your garden that don't need any water.
So ever since I started doing floristry, I've always loved foliage as much as I love flowers. When we set up Blooming Green, the shrubs and foliage were the first things that we planted. And as they say about when should you plant a tree, and they always say 10 or 20 years ago, it's kind of the same with foliage and shrubs. So we are delighted that they were the first thing that we planted, and now we use them all the time as a really major component of all of our lovely wedding flowers, our bouquets, and sometimes our pick your own customers pick it too. But no, we totally love our foliage and couldn't do without it.